Why not live? My vertical should be live. Alright, we're live. Live on the vertical. If you like watching on the vertical, there is a vertical stream. There's a horizontal stream. There's a vertical stream. Only looking for A++ setups, y'all. Craziness, man. Just craziness. Oh, yeah, let's get some music going, too, while we're at it. Wild stuff. Let's pick a random song. There we go. This is Life Place Church's covers here. Let's come down to 6 contracts. Do 6 minis. I'm sorry, micros. We're going to trade micros. We're on our evals now. Elite 199 should be what I should be on. And then let me make sure my connection's working. I close these now. Don't need all these. It's crazy work, man. Internet goes down. I was up like 2,000 on one of those accounts. Come back, all the accounts are gone. That's just mean. Let's move this PNL thing. It's too close. I don't like that. It's better. Cornerstone. All right, we're pushing up past that range. We just broke that opening gap on SPX. SPX play could have been good. SPX broke orb with some strong continuation. It's always so cold. Wow, this heater I have goes up to 90. I only want one ear in. That's what all that noise was. I was wondering why it sounded so fuzzy whenever I was talking. My dehumidifier's going. Turn this just a little bit more towards the door. There you go. Beautiful. None of these are my trade setups here. Nice little break here on this high. You see it start to make an uptrend. Good curl. Good curl near the bottom of orb on this 5 minute. Could start to break towards a good uptrend here. Watch SPX. Actually, I don't even want to see these fibs, honestly. That's crazy. Oh well. Lost my trade money for the month. Came up to the gold box, came back down. Just going to range out here after this big move for a minute, I think. Oh. Such a big melt too. If it didn't have that wick up, I think if it didn't have that big wick up where it stopped me out, it probably would have just been a solid trade. Solid green trade. Whenever I logged back on, it'd be like, you're up $5,000. But I had to do that wick. It didn't even stop me out where my stop was. Like, it stopped me out right above my entry and added on two long positions. Stopped me out above my, like, just barely above my entry, rather than stopping me out where my stop was at 15 points. And then added two long positions, had that big move higher, didn't close out any of those positions. Let the tank happen. Added on more. Like, all this is happening whenever I'm not even on the internet. I'm not even on the computer. It's like, oh, I wonder if it's, I have an ATM, so I wonder if the ATM was all jacked because the internet was down. So it looks like we came up, we wicked past yesterday's lows on SPX. I think it looks like it's gonna drop here, but never know. Unless I'm at a good entry, I'm not gonna take it. I don't like how close these are either. I'd get rid of this one. I mean, this box just got melted too. Melted, came back up, respected as resistance, resistance, support, resistance. Let's see if it's gonna come back down here. Because that happened after. Okay. I want to know if there's a way to like not make the cursor where you're at on the cursor appear on every chart. I mean, like it's kind of nice sometimes, but like also it's like I'm over here on SPX, so I don't mind. Why am I looking at this line on NQ? You know, big move down. See if we could break this gold box. It's about 20 points. Switches down to 3. This breaks back up. I don't know. It's closed inside. Okay. I say if it broke out of that box, I'd possibly take it if it stayed outside the box, but it closed inside, so not applicable. So we had a break of the gold box, and then this would have been a retest. If it closed outside the box, I could have taken along there with my stop being down here at the bottom of the box, bottom of this breakout candle. But it failed. Closed inside the box. Now we have a 1 minute cross forming right at the top of the gold box. Now we're just ranging. So weird my PNL's like so far off on my vertical side too. There we go. Nice break on the gold box. Broke that purple candle. Wicked right back down. Now I think SPX is market's green, yeah? Yeah, NQ's red, but SPX is green. Not a whole lot happening right now. There we go. That's good. SPX is breaking range to the downside. And Q still inside range. And SPX pulled back up. Big move. Top of range on SPX. This would be our NQ range here. Look over here at SPX. Let's see here. SPX has formed this definite range right here. Range. So I can wait for a break of this range and take a trade off the break of this range. Back in the gold box on NQ. I mean, part of me wants to say, like, you know, we failed this bullish run here. So that's a definite break on SPX. Let's go ahead and take a sell. We're just going to take a sell here. And I'm going to leave it alone. Let's break back into the gold box. Could wait for a retest continuation on the gold box break. Take an L there. Didn't wait for the retest on SPX either. So there we go. Back to SPX. Let's go look at that. That's why this is a bad trade. So we had a break. And then we should have waited for a retest with continuation. Instead, I just took the entry and it broke into the range, broke back up into the range. So, no good on me. I only got one more loss in me, so if I take another L here, I'm just going to be like over it. SPX testing the bottom of that. We're hitting bottom of the NQ range here. SPX breaking out of its range. Unless it breaks, man. We're just testing the bottom here. All right, we got a break. Let's see if we can hold below. Break the gold box too. It's got to hold for another 15 seconds. And we want to see it retest and flip. $17 points. Did I hit the button twice? I hit the button twice. Okay. So we're short a whole micro now. Or mini. Great. That was the plan. Be short an entire mini. There we go. And just let it trail. Well, hey man. Hit the button twice, and now we're just gonna let it do its thing. Beautiful. So that's a range break with a retest of the range, and then the flip. So that's where I sold is on the flip. And now we're just trailing. Let the auto trail do its thing. There it goes. So every 10 points, or I think every 20 points, it should move down 10. So that thing comes all the way down to 20, then it'll move down 10. There it goes. And I actually like it right above the top of the candle. It's got 15 seconds left on this candle, unless it just rips up. A couple ticks above. All right, closed. There it goes. Nice. 212 on the day. There's a win. Somehow I hit that sell button twice. But we'll take it. So that was, where's the entry? It's the first actual, like, inline trade that I took. So let's see here. We got a range break. Where's my entries? I thought I have my chart plot executions. Okay, settings. Trading. Executions. So we went short here on 1035. 1035. 35. Gold box. Slash range. Break retest. Beautiful. All right, big blue candle. Came back up, retested gold box. SPX broke back into orb, broke out of orb, back up into its range now. It's forming a little 1 minute EMA cross. Break gold box. We have to break all the way above this 214 before I'd take a long. Retesting the top of the market, top day on SPX. See if we can break that. Oh. make sure I close out those. Oh yeah, it's gotta have the authenticator. Okay. Apex went to an authenticator, which my phone is my camera, so I'm not gonna pull it off and look at what my authenticator is. So I want to make sure I closed out those accounts that just got blown. Stinks, man. ATR is still 20. And now we're just stalling out in the range again. Right back up into this range. Let's go ahead and mark it back out. Bottom purple, top of blue. And we're right back in the middle. So we took this break down here. It broke the range and broke the gold box. Came back up, did a retest on the flip, hit the entry, took 15 points, and then trailed. And it came all the way down to this candle down here, so 638 from our entry right here at 664, so just about 25 points. And then was out before this big move back up, right back into the range. Yeah. Ooh, my entry was at 25666.75. Is my chat box gone? Why doesn't it look like I have a chat box? There's some music. There's some music. I'll bump up the music a little bit. I got somebody asking. Sorry, man. The chat didn't show up. Let's see here. Can't load content. Why not? Is my streamer bot not on? It's connected. Oh, it's not connected. Wow, that's why I missed my chat. Sorry, bud. Actually had someone watching and made a chat, and I just ignored him because my connections aren't working. What do you mean 0 out of 0, man? Open up a new one. See if it'll. Oh, we got a cross. We got a sell with the cross. The cross happened a little bit after the sell. With the breaker range again. That could have been a short, but I was too focused on Now what? Man, missed that entry. Oh well. The exact same entry filled out again. I mean, the short still looks good. Where's your stop? Right here? 62. I can see this 5-minute candle get taken out, but it's not gonna. All right, what's going on? Nice break back down. Breaking that 5-minute candle. Or that 5-minute cross. There we go. That short looks really good. Now we have the break of the blue candle as well. I just don't really have an entry. This would have been an entry here. A++ right there. Boom. Take the sell right there. Stop up there. That could have been an entry if I was watching it, but I wasn't. Otherwise, it would have to be a touch on the cross, which it didn't touch the cross anyway, so it wouldn't have been entered in there, which would have been a little bit shorter of a stop. But I missed the initial entry, so I'm not chasing. Not chasing. It's a great breakdown. So we broke that 5-minute cross. You test that. See if that pulls through. It didn't. Now what's happening, man? Oh, it's like another cross form. Big move up. Big move up. That chat didn't come across either. Man, gotta figure this whole thing out. Whatever. Man, this market's just not giving me too many entries. Just having trouble breaking out this gold box, man. There's plenty of room to the upside if it could just break. Spamming my own chat box, but that's okay. Scrolling up and down, is that what it is? Oh yeah. See, this should be left to right. This should be. Let's see here. That's the problem. Horizontal chat. That's what we want. That's what we want. My bad. My bad. Maybe that's just gonna fix everything for me. That's what we're looking for. All right. And now my font size is all jacked. Break back out of the box, man. Break back out of the box. All right, here we go. Might get a downside crossed. Beautiful. That's even better. And then I still want it bigger though. Oh, no. No EMA cross. Still not an entry. Let's go to 40. Let's just go to 40. Let's go big. Now we're just in a massive range here. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. I don't know. It uses a lot of room just for the whatever. Breaking the 1 minute cross. I like that better. I feel like I'd be able to actually read what people are saying. Okay. All right, another range. Break. I mean, like, technically, this is your range and it's already broken, but no, I'm not going to do that. Just a lot of waiting, guys. Just a lot of waiting. Now I want to see, because I think I'm doing this all on my horizontal stream. So now if I go back to my vertical stream, place a chat in here. Does that pop through? Hey. I wonder if that's just because it's stuck with the same username. So it's like, okay, it's the same user. Don't need to switch out what he says. Okay. That looks good. Got a scrolling chat bar, guys. What's this little doohickey? This little camera. Is that saying that's me? It's probably saying that's me. If you come onto my live, please post a comment in the chat. Say hi. Tell me where you're from. Talk to me a little bit. I get lonely. Trading is a lonely business. All right, so now I'm facing too far to the door. Let's come back a little bit. A little bit. There we go. That's good. That looked good. Oh, it's like I always want short. Perma bear right here. Perma bear always wanting short. I see a breakout of orb. Break out the downside of orb. If we could break the bottom orb, break this purple. Heading towards midline on orb on SPX. Got a blue here that we're trying to break a blue. Fail. Talk about a super rangy day, man. How long does it take Trade Zealot to update your trades, man? I need to go to my accounts. That would need to happen. Maybe that's what needed to happen, huh? Yeah. Bounce on the bottom of orb. Another break on orb and SPX. We do have a cross, but it's after this blue candle, so that's not a valid cross for me. It needs to be inside the candle. It's a good break. See how dizzy I can make people. No continuation. I'm disappointed with my loss today. That was a early entry. Early entry, shouldn't have taken it. Should have waited for the confirmation. My bad. Back down into orb. I hope we're just going like this on the top of SPX here. Look over here, SPX. Here's top of orb. Cameras. Top of orb here. We just go broke down. Do 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 do. Oh, do 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 do. So we just had an upward 1 minute cross. We're gonna form a downward 1 minute cross. See if we can continue to the downside just a little bit. Come on, guys. Got this blue here. Needs to break down here. Needs to break this one. Nice little curl. See if we can have a break with a retest and a continuation short. Nice break. See if we can hold. It's got to hold. Otherwise, it's nada. This range is killer, man. This chop, 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 chop. Got any more news coming out today? Nah. There goes a poster. Poster just won't stay up, man. All right, let's test this break again. Oh, well. This flips back out. I'll short it again. Where's my stops? Oh, I don't have anything. Okay. Going break even. Rejecting bottom of orb. Let's see if we get a break of orb here. Come on, let's get a break of orb here. Nope. Didn't get it. That's it for me on the day, guys. Oh man, gosh, this P&L's all the way over the place too. So is it like I move one, it's moving all the other ones? Is that what's going on? Oh, you guys didn't even get to see that trade. My bad. My bad. All right, so we had another range break here. Let's go to... That's funny. MNQ doesn't even have the range. But anyway, here's my entry. So 25628. So maybe go to NQ here. So NQ... I guess it did have the range. 630. 630 was the bottom side of the range. We had the break, retest, continuation. Let's look out on here. So here's the bottom of the range right here. So we had the break here. It retested, came up in. It started to flip back out. So I actually sold down here at 28. But it actually closed inside. So that, I mean, it can happen. It was a retest flip, and then it actually went back into the range. I got some continuation down. Bottom of orb. Got my... I had my stop up above here. I had my full first TP. My first TP was hit, so 2/3 of the cons were out. Last two went to break even, and then yeah, that's the trade. That range break, man, range break. So that was what time was that entry? That entry was at 11:28. That range break, man, just been good for me. It's just been good for me. I was like, I'd like to play some other trades. I could have had that that A++ right here. This one was a definite entry I could have taken and would have made some good money on that one. But I was playing with my chat. So we're gonna call that it. We got 2 wins, 1 loss on the day. The loss was a premature entry. That loss was definitely a premature entry. This last one could have gone either way because the candle did close inside the range. Didn't close out of the range, but with the wick in and the flip out, that's whenever I took my sells on the flip out, which is what I'll always do. So I wouldn't say it's an incorrect entry. It was an on-time entry, but it definitely could have gone against us. We definitely got our move. That's why we take profits when we can take profits, you know. And so yeah, we're up 349, 340, 349 on the day. Depending on the account, 340. Looks like my lowest is 337. Top is 349. So, and they're all copied, but the entries are slightly different. You know, let's go ahead and make sure I cancel all orders, flatten everything, make sure everything's out. And we're going to call that a good day. 343. Blew 5 evals off of an internet break with some random nonsense on NinjaTrader, doing some real random stuff whenever my internet was down. Because the max loss on that trade, based off of my order that was placed, was $900. But it added in contracts. It did some really funky stuff. By the time I got it back up and loaded, it said, hey, by the way, you've lost everything. So that's fun. Always fun. This one looks like it's retesting the bottom of orb again. Going for another break. I might drop down to 3 cons and then just do one just in case if it does. If we got another range break to test here, we could take it. It's got to break that orb. This one's doing some continuation here. Nah, we're calling it. Oh, here we are. We're breaking orb. Orb break. So this wouldn't be a range break. This would be a break. I mean, it is a range. It's the opening range. So it is a range break. But yeah. Yeah, so if this one didn't come up back up, if I didn't break even on that and let it just go from there, woo, that'd have been fun. All right. 350 on the day. We love it. I just want to tell everyone, God bless. Thank the Lord. When issues happened, I was on my eval accounts. So I lost the amount that I put in for the evals, and I monitor that. So I lost, just under $100. personally, because I put $100 into those evals and they were going well. But that's okay. And then so we just have to wait a whole nother month to load up on evals again. Like I said, I do have one that was not connected. So not $100, $80. I have one that was not connected because that one is for a quantum tournament that starts next week. Hopefully I have time to trade it. But if not, that's okay. God bless everybody. Jesus loves you. He wants to know you in a real and personal way. Get to know him. None of this money. If I made $5 million today, I couldn't take a single dime of it with me. So just keep things in perspective. Get to know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. God bless everybody. We'll see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow is non-farm payroll, so stay safe. Stay safe, everybody, with non-farm payroll. I do still plan on trading it. I'm going to trade every day like it's just a day, and then wait for my setups to form and follow the setup, whatever news events happening. I just won't trade at the news event. So God bless. See you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you join, talk, say hi, ask questions, get to know me. Yeah, God bless.